and only Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight tonight? These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The left hook can't miss. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Got him there. There's a counter shot. You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight tonight? It's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot! Let's take it.
That's okay, güey.
People would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Échale. Deja ver si... Deja ver si está cableada esa mierda. Sí, está cableada. Se estaba bugueando, pendejo. Échale otra vez. De los mismos hijos de tu puta madre. Ahí está el video, pendejo. Ahí está el video. Esa es la primera vez que me ganas en un en vivo, güey. ¿Ve, Pelupín? Con los mismos perros, quiero que bien verga. Ahí no se me traba, güey. Vamos a ver, pendejo. Ah, porque me estaba moviendo, perro. Eso tiene su video.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray. So,
this bout is scheduled.
All the talk. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? That counter shot lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter punch.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
That uppercut just missed. He fails to score with that left hook. Fighter willing to slow down. There's a counter shot halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Punch is beginning to take its toll. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
¿Qué pasó, Julio?
In that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that?
¿Se mete una vergüenza?
Here we go, it's round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The charts action from both of these fighters.
Órale, puto.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice punch. that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. In that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back, don't ever run.
There's the bell to start round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, there'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is about to land to the slaughter.
Good counter punching. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shit.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Down goes Sugar.
No mames, todo por dejarme, güey.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it.
¿Qué pasó, Miguel? ¿Qué pasó, Miguel?
It's better in slow motion. Let's take
¿Qué
another
pasó,
look.
Miguel?
That's lights out right there.
Ya quedó ahí.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped 12. Here we go to the 4th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. His stamina is off the charts. Just missed with that hook. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seeming... Hold it right there! Sugar Ray's in trouble! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Catch and shoot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. That punch scores. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
That's what you talk about.
And there's the bell for round 5. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step back the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You play, never brawl.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. Sugar Ray is rocked. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Una puta cagada.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot. That right hook won't score. Beautiful counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Can make or break a fighter.
Get that job back. Good work. That's it. Now breathe.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Stamina is off the charts. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They miss with the jab. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Another scoring shot there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Jab does not score. Punch, counter punch. And Sugar is in trouble.
No mames, esa mamada que...
I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Need to see that again.
Me tengo que meter.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Un pelo, güey, me ganaste.